Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Atemo right here. We're on Wisdom Moments on K24. I hope that this is very impactful to you and is very helpful to you as well. Have you been watching? If you haven't, if this is your very first time, then welcome on board. We're always coming on at 9:55 a.m. each and every day, Monday to Friday, right here. If you haven't had the opportunity to watch the rest, you can always then get in touch by subscribing to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, and you will find the videos. So what you need to do is not only to subscribe, but also to set notifications, because then you will be able to know when we are uploading the videos. We've been doing this for quite a while, and there are quite a number of videos that have been uploaded as well. So set the notifications, then watch, like, post a comment, and share. That would be very good, Well, it's not just on my YouTube that I need to interact with you, but I want to see you as well on Instagram, Facebook, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn as well. All of those platforms, I am there as CJ Atemo. Are you ready for today? Well, it is said by some people that friendship and money is like oil and water. Is that the truth? Does it have to be so? See, because they feel that you cannot mix oil and water, and that if you pour oil on water, it will float, that they can't really mix. There are people who believe that you cannot mix friendship with money. Yet, at one point we talked about turning your networks into net worth, and we say that the people around you are resources. So why wouldn't your friends become the support system for you? Why are people losing friends because of money? Let's talk a little bit about money and friendship. It is not that people cannot have both. Ideally, you actually should. It is through money that you make friends, and it is from friends that you make money. If I have a business, and I have a few, if I have a business, I expect my friends to do business with me. And I'm supposed to also be a client or be a customer, patronize my friends' businesses. In that way, I will be giving money to my friends while getting the things that I need to be gotten. The best way in any place and in any way to grow your business, your ideas, or even just raise your capital is mostly from the people who are around you. They know you, they understand you, they can always find you. You don't have to explain too much. So why are we getting to the place where people do not want to have dealings with friends when it comes to money? It boils down to how we do work around with our social capital. See, your social capital is the people who are around you and how you relate with them. Those people can be such a great resource to you if you know how to handle that. They can be such a great resource because, unlike the bank, they will not ask you for collateral, mostly, hopefully. They will not ask you for security. They will not be taking things on interest. Won't be giving you money, for example, and asking for interest on it. They can easily lend out to you whatever you ask. For example, you need your 20,000, you need to put it into something. You may not even need to explain that too much. You just get your 20 and you say, I'll pay it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and you pay that back. So it is a very good and safe place for you to get your financial dealings. Yet it is the one place that we mess up in the most, partly because we don't have formal dealings around money when it comes to friends. We believe so much in the friendship that we abuse the process when it comes to money. For example, somebody will have borrowed money or taken money from friends and not done what that money needed to do, or they have not returned the money in the time that they had agreed. Then they go quiet. This is what most people do. And this is how they begin to lose their friends, because the moment you lose trust, you lose friends. You may stay in communication later on, you may hang out together even later on, but the moment you have lost trust, you have lost a friend. It means that you are no longer placed on the pedestal that you occupied before. So they go quiet completely. They don't want to talk about it. They would not want to have this difficult conversation. So what happens is people begin to become very awkward around each other. Somebody doesn't know whether to check out on their friend or even call them to go and hang out with them, because they just feel that their friend will think every call is about the money that they owe. If you know that you're not good with managing debt, please don't borrow from your friends. There've got to be certain rules that you walk by. That if you know you're not good at managing debt, please don't borrow from your friends. And if you're really tight up and you know that you're the kind of person who needs pressure to do certain things, then go to the bank. Why? Because with the bank, you will feel the obligation, or from a SACCO or somewhere else. I wouldn't tell you about the Shylocks, but because their interest rates are crazy. But you'd rather go to the cooperative society, the SACCO, you'd rather go to the bank and keep your friendship. Why? Because your friends can always bail you out when the bank is coming after you. The bank can't bail you out when your friends turn on you, you see. So it is important for you to understand what is your money behavior. If you know that you need supervision, you need a structure for you to be able to work out your money aspect, then deal with structured people, deal with structured organizations like the banks, the institutions that will keep reminding you every month that you need to pay your money. With that, you can always go to your friends for other aspects, for little help, or even just for money that you need that you won't really get to pay. But when you begin to take money from your friends and you know that you're not very good at paying that, and then you go quiet, it messes up for things in the future. See, life is not lived in a straight line. I love to say that. Life is not lived in a straight line. You never know when you're going to need the next person. And it's not just that person probably that you have messed up that you will need in the future. Remember, every one person that you meet has their own circle of friends. They've got their own circle of influence. So if you treat one person badly, they will talk to other people. This is the principle in business, that when you have one customer who is not satisfied, you probably have another 6 or 7 elsewhere, because the person will go out and talk about the bad experience to people who have never even patronized your business. They'll go out over there and talk about how your service is poor or slow, or how your things never get on time, or maybe your quality is not good. People will always talk. So the same way, when you mess up your friends with matters like money, it's not just that person that you have messed up. Tomorrow, when you need something else from somebody that you think is totally new, they might just call the person that you messed up to get a referral. See, money is very emotive. So before people commit, they've got to trust. If they don't trust, they always want to get trust from somebody else. That means they will look for people who are within your circle to know what is the money behavior of this person. How is John when it comes to money? So you may have called Peter, but Peter will have called somebody else and would be asking, how is John when it comes to money? Because he wants to borrow some money from me, and we have never dealt with him when it comes to money. So how is he? And you might just find, Peter then will say, well, if you don't mind losing money, or if you're somebody who is just carefree, then go ahead. They may not say too much, but then in the little that they say, your reputation may just be on the line. This is how people begin to find themselves having a narrower and narrower circle as they go. They get to the place where they can never ever get any help or assistance from their friends, because they have depleted trust in the circles that they have. It is possible for you to have money and friends at the same time, friends and money, and it's possible for you to have money dealings with your friends. But you need to also be responsible and have the understanding that trust is your greatest currency. If you keep the trust with the people, you will always have money and friends at the same time, and you don't have to have those as water and fuel, as water and oil. That's all the time that we have had right here on Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, CJ Atemo. Till the next time, keep it right here.